Good morning, everyone, and happy Monday. Sorry, I'm going to adjust this a little bit. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to day 2 of Build a Page with our special guest, Janet Madison with RTS Scrapbooking. Welcome to all the fun. Last night I picked out pictures, and today we are going to put embellishments. Before I get started, just a couple housekeeping things. One is it's very hot, and as you can tell, the air conditioner has been kicking on. I just have a window unit, and I love you all, but I do not like the heat, so the air conditioner is going to stay on. Number 2, I am filming this on a Saturday, and on a Saturday it means my husband is home, it means the neighbors are home, and it means my neighbor's dog Cody is outside, and as we all know, he likes to bark. And to keep the noise down, I have my bedroom door closed, and my cat Bud is in the room, so he may try and make a special appearance, so you'll see me kicking him off the table. With that being said, let's go ahead and start adding some embellishments. So today I am going to start with the top of the pile. Right here I have the, let me just grab this only, and then we'll move things around. All right, so we're going to start with the wedding. Let me put the others behind me on my computer. Okay, so I had a couple things that I had in mind. One was these pictures of, well, actually, I'm not this one, but these two of my daughter with her 2 bridesmaids. So this is at our house getting ready. I have the dresses hanging up. So here's one of the dresses with the boots below, and then there's one of them standing in front of their dresses. So I'm leaning towards this one right here. The other one I picked out was this one of my 2 sisters. I think I may have scrapbooked this one. And then I have this one of them putting makeup on, but I think I just want to stick with the theme of them with their dresses. So I'm going to put those pictures to the side for another day, and we will go ahead and start looking at what we've got. So here I have my colors that I have to pick from. Now, to kind of explain, I do my scrapbooking a couple different ways. One way is to go into my stash, into my room, and actually just pull paper pads and things that I know may work. The other one is I have already built bigger collections, and I then will make page kits from those bigger collections. This is one of those cases. As you saw yesterday, I had an iris container full of all kinds of papers that I have set aside for the wedding album. And so I picked them from there. I have the same thing for my embellishments. I have a giant baggie, here it is, with all kinds of goodies that I have set aside just strictly for making layouts for the wedding album. So this is what we're gonna pick from. So I'm just gonna kind of set this to the side here. Hopefully you're not getting too much of a glare. And we're just gonna start picking some things out. So in this baggie, I don't even know what's in here. I have a little bit of lace. That might be fun to put in because right now I have a lot of dark colors, and a little bit of lace might brighten it up. I have this plaid, but I think it clashes too much with this paper. Sorry. I woke up, my allergies are like really not cooperating today. I know I need a hummingbird. I had gone through and I had embossed all of these. These were on their invitations, and they have been throughout the album, so I need to have one of those on there. I'm going to throw this little half a doily, but I'm going to throw another doily in. And I'm going to put 2 sizes. Sorry. I have a tickle, and I know it's the allergies. All right, so there's that. And there's this one. And I'm going to put you guys on pause while I just cough a lot and clear out whatever tickles in my throat, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Hopefully that helped for a little while. Yeah, we'll see. If I have to hit pause again, I will. So we just added we've got the half a doily, we've got, I think this is a 4-inch doily and then a 5-inch doily. So that should cover those. And then we have our hummingbird. I have a little lace. Now, one of the other things I had done is I had gone through and cut out of the craft paper different hearts. And, you know, some of them I have embossed. Some of them I did the embossing where you run it through, you ink your, you take the folder and you put ink on it, and then you run it through your Cuttlebug or your Sizzix. And what happens is when it embosses, it embeds the ink into the crevices. So I could use either side. I could use this side or I could use the ink side. So I'm just going to throw a few of those in there that I might use some of those. I have some flowers. So I have some craft flowers. I don't know if I'm going to use those only because I have so much craft. I really think I need to pull out some purple. So also in here I have these little purple like buds. Let me see if I have a third one. I do. So that will give it a little pop of color. Oh, I have some buttons in here. Let's see if we can throw some buttons in. Buttons kind of remind me of getting dressed, and her dress, the whole back side was all buttons. Let me see if I can get ones that match. There. I'll grab one more of the smaller ones. I think I've got one in here. Nope, I'm not seeing one. That's the same color. I do have a wood button that's a heart. That would be kind of fun. All right, so we'll throw that in. I also have in here some butterflies that I've cut out. And I see a little craft butterfly. That will work. So as you can see, it's just a hodgepodge of stuff. Normally, if I was creating on my desk and you guys weren't watching, I would just dump the whole thing out onto my desk and forage through it and find what I liked. I take this with me to crops and other places, and I've used it for years. She's been married for quite a while now. She's the mother of the 3 grandkids. So, yeah, I've been working on this album for ever. All right, so we're going to put the baggie to the side. Now, in the picture, her 2 bridesmaids are her cousin and then her cousin's wife. So it's all family. So I want to kind of stick a little bit to the family theme as well. Now, one of the things I love putting in it, it's another one of those items that I put almost on every page, is these little mason jars. They came from Hobby Lobby. They're from their La Petite brand, Paper Studio. So I'm just going to throw 3 of them in and see what we can come up with for that. And let's see if we can find anything that's either wedding dress or bridesmaids or boots, because the picture was about their boots. So let's just see if we can flip through and find anything that we like. I'm trying to go a little bit quicker. I like these, but again, I need some color on here now. This is more reception. Again, more, let's see. I'm really not pulling a lot of black in, so I'm going to wait on these. Kind of want to stick with having the purple now. More of my mason jars, as you can tell, I bought out Hobby Lobby. All right, so this is more reception. Here is a wedding dress. It's kind of similar to hers, and it's on a hanger. So I could maybe throw that in. Oh, and here's a pair of boots. The boots would be a good one. So we'll throw the boots in, and I'm just going to go ahead and cut this cake off the plastic and throw the rest of it away. Let's see, we have cowboy hats, but they didn't really use cowboy hats for the wedding party. This is True Love. This one's a Jolie, and it's a great big giant boot. I don't know about that. Maybe I'll throw it in. Here is some more flowers, but they're more in the purples, so I can use those for tucking in. And these are more, I have these Maggie Holmes, and they're really not the right color. I don't know why I threw these in here. Maybe for the hearts. I think I'm going to pull these out and not even keep them in there. I know purple is such a hard color to find, and so I know that as the album has progressed, I have been trying to reach into, like, pull in some other colors, but I really don't want to if I can avoid it. So in here I have some pinks and things like that. Now here is two puffies that have purple in it. So let me just go ahead and cut these and include these in. That works. And actually I'll put these back with my puffies, because now at this point all the purple's gone. I just have my puffies. I have my little cart to the side here. Again, I'm not seeing, I'm going to start pulling some of the stuff out that doesn't go. So you're actually seeing me do a cleaning. No, I don't like the washi. That's really not pertaining to them. I'm going to put these gold words in. There might be something that I can find, like Together, Remember Today. So there might be some words in there that I can pull in. I don't mind those. And I'm not really seeing anything. Oh, there is a family. Let me go ahead and cut the family out, because again, everyone who was in the wedding party was family. Oh, and then there's Here's to New Adventures. I'm going to take that whole thing and put that in, and it's going to bring in a little bit of gold, and I'm okay with that. Just trying to cut so I don't cut any of the other stickers. I could go and grab wax paper, but I kind of prefer it to just stay on the backing. That way, if I don't use it, I can throw it in my embellishment drawers. And I think it tends to, personally, I think it stays on better. All right, come on. There's a sticker on here that says Bring It On. And I think that would be cute to have with the bridesmaids, like Bring On the Wedding. And my scissors do not want to cut that high up. Okay, there we go. That was a lot of work for that sticker. That better go on the page. All right, I think that's good for that. I'm gonna put those back with my stickers down below. And it's kind of cute. There's like nail polish and stuff, and too bad the colors aren't right because that would have been cute for putting on their makeup. And I looked at the washi. All right, I'm thinking right now I have I do have this one that says Maid of Honor, but it's kind of cut off. I'm gonna wait. Let me see. Cherish Groom. I have Big Maid of Honor Bride. There might be some words I can use in there. I'll throw that in. And then there's the word happy and smile. Might be able to get that in. All right, I'm thinking I have quite a bit in here already. And I think I'm going to call this good. I try and keep these pages simple. I also will have this out. So, you know, for those of you who have not watched before, my disclaimer is I'm scrapbooking at home. If I get to a point where I'm looking and I don't like what I've taken out and I need something else, I give myself grace to go in and grab more. This is strictly to get you started so that you can go a little bit quicker. And I'm going to throw this embellishment in. They're rather chunky, but I like the colors, so we're going to put that in just in case. All right, we're going to call this one done and move on. And like I said, I give myself grace if I'm going through here and I don't like what's in here and I think I need something else. I give myself permission to go get it. And it's okay. You're in your room. The idea is just to get you started. Get yourself digging into your stuff. This I do, sorry for the squeaky chair. I do this because I work Monday through Friday. When I come home, I'm tired, but I still want to play. And so by going and having this stuff already picked out, it gives me time to sit down. I have an hour before my husband comes home that I can sit and play. For you guys make a video, it cuts the time down. And so when I don't have time to rummage, this is a great thing to have that you can start with. Or if you know that you have a big project or you're going on a retreat, this is, you know, a way to get it going. All right, so here is the next paper kit. These were using the color block papers from Walmart, and they kind of gave me a summer kind of vibe, and with the tickets, they kind of reminded me of like an event. And here is the mood board that Christy gave us. So I went into some very old pictures, and I found these pictures of us at Brookfield Zoo. And the reason I'm thinking is the admit one, you had to have a ticket to get into the dolphin show. I like the colors. She's wearing pink. So I thought these pictures would go well with the mood board and with the photos that I picked out. So now I want to kind of stick with things that are like water and splash, but also things that are maybe the zoo. So let's see what we can find. And for me, I don't need a whole lot because what I have already in there is pretty much, I do a lot of fussy cutting. And so for me, that's going to be a lot of what I can do. Is those tickets for me is a lot of the embellishments. I'm going to change it up a little bit. I'm going to go look in my puffy stickers and see what I've got. And see if we can, so now I just had the Chamel out. I like the cameras. They all have, and I'm going to throw the whole thing in. As you can see, the cameras and the flowers all match those colors that are in here. So I'm going to take those. Let's see if there's anything else in here. Sorry you're not on camera to see me rummage. Here, I'll kind of tip it so you can kind of see what I've got in here. I've got hearts. I've got Echo Park. I kind of like this pink. This is Pink Fresh. I might be able to try and get a couple of those. I'll throw that in. Here, I'm trying to let you see the colors along with. So this is a yes. And even like these little ampersands and things, I can sprinkle around. So those are good little finishers. And this is more fall, so I'm going to say no. These are little bunnies, owls. Do we have any fish? No fish. So I'm going to go fish. I have the Summertime Echo Park, and this would have been kind of the summer, but it's more zoo related. Now there is an ice cream cone in here. Let me do me a favor here. I'm going to cut part of this off. And then I can use that for, I'm going to put the ice cream cone on, because at the zoo you always go and get like an ice cream treat, things like that. So that might be cute. So I'll just stick that on this little piece of plastic packaging. Let's see, this is another Echo Park. This is more beach. I have the florals. I have cool. And these are a lot of lemons and pineapples and drinks. Fun, but no. This has got some little flowers on it. And they're little, and I don't want to get them lost. So I'm going to go ahead and put that on. These are all puppy dogs. So I'm going to say no to that. This is more homey. And that's more homey. Christmas, fall. Oh, wait a minute. We got a shark. Should we put a shark in there? I don't think the dolphins would appreciate a shark in their tank. All right, we'll leave that off. What does Dear Lizzie have? She has sunshine, birdies. Yeah, no. What I should be doing is pulling out my, I have a folder that's all like fish. And I have one that's like splashes. There's a dolphin, or a, hello, not a dolphin, a whale. All right, I think I have what I want from this. I'm gonna go grab, real quick, it's just on the shelf over here, my, oh, here's fishies. I'm gonna throw the oh, and there's a dolphin in there. Cool beans. All right. So we have these for puppies. But let me go grab, I have one that's like pool and water. I'm just thinking like splashes of water would be fun. And then I get to use some of my older product. And I don't mind using older product. I think older product is fun. So like this is, oh gosh, this is old. But I could put a splash of blue. It's kind of the wrong blue though. I'm gonna throw it in because I might be able to have it accent, but it might be the wrong blue. But I just have this whole folder just of like beach and water type things. And I was thinking splashes of water would be fun. Nope. Okay, how did cowboys get into swimming in water? That would be in the wrong place. Now I do have all of these creative memories papers. Sorry. Oh, this one might work. And then it might pull in a little of the blue. Think it will work? Maybe. I'll throw that in. If I can get it on, great. Okay, I like these little splashes better than the bright blue. I think the dark blue kind of accents it better if you're gonna go with, you know, contrasting color. And I think that is it in the water section. I have these two. Oh, those are even better. The good old Mrs. Grossman. You can't go wrong with good old Mrs. Grossman. You guys who have all the access to all the pretty stuff now have no clue what we had to deal with 25 years ago. Those stickers right here, those were cherished. Those were exciting things. All right, let's see if I have fish. Finding wedding embellishments all over that I must have dumped and not realized it. All right, so this one is Animal Zoo and Fish and Bugs. So there's got to be something in here. Now I'm not going to go with, oh, these will go for the wedding. Okay, those are going into that other one. All right, there's a dolphin, yay. And those are other fish. Those are sharks. We're gonna not do the sharks today. And a lot of bugs. Nature Explorer. Farm. See, as you can tell, I don't purge my stuff. I figure someday the right page is gonna come along and I'll get them used. I have room for it though. When I started out, you know, I like the bubbles. Mrs. Grossman's for the win this today on this kit. The way I look at it, I can freshen things up and make them look more current. I sneak them in with newer stuff that I didn't have back in the day. But I really do try and use my stuff. And I started out with a rolly tote, and then through the years I progressed, and then I had like a computer cabinet in my bedroom, and then that progressed, and when my daughter got older I took over her room and did like half den, half room, and now it's completely, well, it's now half work office, work from home, and half scrapbooking. So I have the space to be able to keep some of this older stuff. Obviously, if you don't have the desire or the space, you may not want to. I do have some of these Nicole Jones flowers that I have already got cut out, and they're just sitting up here. I think I'm gonna throw those in. I see an aqua color tab. I see a pinkish color one. That'll work. All right, I think that this is really gonna be good. Should I throw flowers in? What the heck? You know me and flowers. I gotta get a flower everywhere. Oops, sorry. I'm having a craft avalanche here. Here's a couple tags. This one's got sunglasses on it. That'd be kind of cute. And then in here is aqua colored sequins. I think I'll throw those in. All right, we're gonna call this one done. I think there's a lot in here. And again, if I need to, I will pull from my stash. All right, the next, this one I'm kind of excited about. This is gonna kind of be fun. This is me with my mom in 5th grade. I got my brand new 10-speed bike and I was so thrilled. My brother would later ruin my 10-speed bike by taking it and jumping jumps with it. However, that was my fancy bike, and for those of you who are old enough to understand the fancy bike, I even got for my birthday a Panasonic red radio that hooked to the handlebars so I could ride around town. And if you're in the Chicagoland area, you would remember WLS radio, and I would be listening to them on my bike as I rode around town. Good times. So I thought that kind of gave me the 70s vibe that I was wanting, and this paper kind of reminds me of birthday. So I'm going to, and this was my 5th birthday present, so I'm going to, well, I've got my puffies out, so let's see if I can find some puffies real quick. But then we're gonna go in and we're gonna look for birthday related stuff. And I saw in here, I don't know if I can use this one. I think I can. I saw a yellow bike. Where are you? Come here, yellow bike. Yellow bike with flowers on it. Cute, cute, and a balloon. All right, that gets me going. So I'm gonna grab these puffies. I've got some hearts in there. Perfect. What else can we do? I have just these stickers sitting on the side. I might as well look for that. Hey you, hello, nope. Adventure, getaway, vacation, nope. Happiness is here I can use. I think there is some good stuff in this one, and all the colors are matching. This is Scenic Route, but I think things like The Perfect Day, I mean, what's better than a 10-year-old getting a new bike? Or, I'm sorry, 5th grader. I don't know how old I would have been. Okay, so I'm gonna use this puffy sticker. Let me grab my birthday stuff. All right, so let me put back animals. And this is truly how I go through and pick stuff. So this is my birthday and celebrate folder, and I'm just going to see what I can find in here. And I like, hang on, I need to see the colors better. Let me put the puffies, and this is our inspiration, is these flowers. I think these tones are not quite, they're a little bit darker and not as bright. These aren't bad. These are just, oh gosh, these are Creative Memories from 2005. But I could probably use the balloons maybe, or at least one of the balloons. I like the present. And let's see what else we can find in here. Here's some more puffies. Again, I think the present will work. And I like the balloon that says yay. These are all the colors. So I'm just gonna throw this whole sheet in. This is all the colors that are in there. I got this big Celebrate. Nah, I don't think I want to use that. It's a little overpowering. These are a little bit too not what I want. I could use a happy birthday on there. And they're not bad. And I like these 3D, but I have ice cream to you, treats, yay, you're invited. Well, there's the my day and hooray. Might be able to use a few of those. All right, I like those. And we have the flowers, those will work. So we have a little bit of embellishment. We have a little flat, we have a little bit different sizes. Let me grab some enamel dots. I'm not sure what color I want to go with. I'm leaning towards this being my background, or maybe doing a half and half with this green. So let's see. Do I want to go green or do I want to go yellow? I have these yellow ones just sitting on my desk and they have a green shade to them. I'm just going to throw these in. These don't go bad. And we're going to call this one done. All right. So there is number 3. We're getting there. 2 more. And I'm getting some old stuff used. And sorry if you hear Cody. He's must see something that's really bothering him. He's crying. All right, so this one I need to get done because I'm filming this on Saturday, and in a couple hours I'm going to be at their wedding shower, and I've been working on their wedding album, and if I can film this today, I can put this in the album before I leave. No pressure. So we have some very bright colors, some stars. We have white paper. This is of Kevin and Emily with my grandson Dylan at his baseball game, and he was thrilled to have his aunt and uncle there to watch him play. So we need some baseball, and I know I have the puffies, so I have a baseball hat in here, and what else is in here? I know the You Are a Star. Let me just go ahead and cut. You know what? I'm going to leave them on because there's stars in here too. So I'm going to leave that in. Oh, now we have a car horn going off. Yay, neighbors. You're all so fun. This one is kind of started, but I think I've used a lot of them, the baseball stuff already in there. Let's see, any cameras? There is a little yellow and a lighter blue. Maybe I'll throw the cameras in. I really need to update my baseball stuff now that they're starting to play ball. I have a lot of like brown tone stuff, but not like the brighter colors like what you'd see with like, we're Chicagoland, so I know some people are Sox fans, but we are lifetime Cubs fans. I do like this phrase sticker that says family time. So even though it's Dylan's ball game, I like the fact that the whole purpose was they came out to support family. And so I think that will be good on their layout. And again, their album that I'm making, and I'm going to try today to do an album flip through, so keep an eye out for that. It's basically trying to do, the album is going to be mainly like family-oriented thing. So it's all pictures of them through the last couple years, but it's very based on their life together and family. All right, let's see if I can find baseball. And I think I have that listed as sports. I do. All right. And my boys really didn't play baseball, so a lot of what I have left over is mainly like tennis, because my mother-in-law was huge into tennis, and I have football, and I have a lot of softball. My daughter was my athlete. See, I have these, but they're more rustic, and this is very bright, so they won't work. Same with these. I love these, but they're very vintage. And I think that's my problem. And then I have ones for golf, because my husband is a golfer, and I do have some golf pictures. I need to get those made. I have these very old epoxy stickers, and they stick to everything. And these may be one of those items that I do pitch eventually, but not today. Yeah, nothing in here. So let's go into our die cuts. It doesn't have to be baseball themed. It can be stars. It can be, you know, any kind of embellishment that will make it kind of bright and happy. Let's start with red and see what I can find. And so these are my little red boxes. And we'll just see what we can find in here. I'm sure a lot of it's going to be like Valentine's or Independence Day kind of things. And a viewfinder, Christmas. I love my flowers, but I won't put it on there today. And more little flowers. So nothing I'm finding in there that floats my boat. All right, let's go to the next here. I could put a little labels in. Those will kind of start things. And trucks, Independence Day. I have a love this. That might not be bad. Just chillin'. How about a red camera? And we could do the and sign. And let's see. Oh, good. The air conditioner's kicking on. It was starting to get hot in here. That one might not be bad. I know I don't want to necessarily add flowers, but this Chamel one, it's kind of got all the right tones to it, but I need like one more. I could do the right now. It's kind of a sticker that's got all the colors in it. Should we do super duper? I'm gonna do a tag that says emit. All right, I'm thinking that's it for this little box here. All right, well, we can always go into one of the other colors and see if there's anything else in there. I think I have some boy die cuts that I haven't separated out by color yet. Let me look in my bottom drawer and see. But for now, let's close this up. And I can throw some enamel dots in. think I'm going to go for stars. Because to me, baseball is stars. All right. And let me throw in some photo corners. That might be fun. So there's some photo corners. So let me put the reds away. A viewfinder. It really doesn't pertain to baseball. I tend to be more of a literal. I don't know about you. I just have a hard time throwing like a random whatever on a page, and if it doesn't fit kind of the idea. I mean, I stretch things, but it's got to have a little bit of purpose. All right, so this is just like random dies that I haven't broke apart yet. So this one is from Field Trip. Is there anything in here? I think I've already used the viewfinder. Kid approved. That might be cute. Where's the kid approved? Kid approved. All right, we'll use that. Spellbinder, no. These are all florals, snowflakes, bling. We have a lot of bloom. This is more farm ephemera. Page is flowers. Got a lot of flowers. I like flowers. And more flowers. All right, let's see what's in these two. This is just how I store. I have this drawer and then I have it broken down by color. This is just kind of my overflow of things. Okay, this is kind of cute. Just says play all day. He wouldn't. By the time he gets to about the third inning, he's digging dirt in the outfield, but someday he might get to where he is a play all day kind of guy. This one says, hey buddy, and that kind of matches that light blue. Bam, wow, oops, boom. Yeah. Here's like a star that's got all the colors in it. Look at this. All right, I think this is gonna do it. I think there's enough in here. This one's playtime. Should I put smash, even though he only hit the ball once and it was like a little dribbler that went like 2 inches in front of home plate? But hey, he had a hit and we were proud of him. And he had a couple actual plays, and he was one of the littlest guys on the team. So, yeah, he made me happy. Oh, this is like baby stuff. So, nothing in here. All right, I think we're gonna call this one done. I was able to find enough little boy stuff in here that I think I can do something with it. And again, if I'm creating and I find that I'm struggling, and you know what I do have? I have some view finders. I cut these out with my Cricut, So I'm going to throw that in. That might work too. And that's going to be number 4. All right, last one. Hopefully you guys are all surviving and have a nice cold drink on your hands. Let me get this stuff put away. All right. This one is our travel theme one, and this is based upon these stickers from Amy Tangerine. And I really like the color, I like the camera, and so I was trying to figure out, and I knew I wanted to do something that was travel related, and I was kind of thinking I wanted something that went towards the days when I was a flight attendant. And because I used to do international flying. And so I had a couple pictures that I thought of, and I'm not positive. So one of them, let me put these to the side. One of these is me and my friend, and this is in Italy. And I have these 2 pictures in Italy. I really like these pictures, but the sky is so bright blue that I don't think it looks good on the green. And I thought this one would work because of the tones of the statue, and I thought I could get away with this one of us because the sky wasn't as bright. However, this is this, and I want to kind of scrap these 2 photos together. So then I thought, well, I could pull this one in, but again, that sky is so bright blue. So even though there's a little bit of that green color in the buildings, that blue just kind of pops off. So I changed my mind on that one. So then another group that I looked at is these 4 photos. And this was at Guantanamo Bay at the airport. And they had these iguanas, and they're so cool. So when you're driving on the base, they let us take their van. And so when we drove by, they had slow iguana crossing. And then by the terminal, they had this iguana was sitting there. So we got a picture of him. I took a picture of the mat when you're walking in. And then this is the little PX mini mart on the base that we could drive to if we wanted to do any shopping while we were there. So I'm thinking I can cut these down to 4x4. This one I might not be able to. So I might have like 2 of them be 4x6 and 2 be 4x4. But I thought I could group these together on one layout because that's Gitmo. So I thought these colors at least were not as vibrant as the others, and I could get away with it and get away with the stickers. And I figure I can use the love, the camera, and memory recorded, those kinds of things. So I kind of want, I know I'm going to fussy cut flowers, and I'm going to probably fussy cut these, and then use like the cameras for layering and maybe pull in some white paper. But let's see what else I can pull in. Maybe some of that yellowy color, yellowish orange. I'm gonna take a drink of my pop so I don't start coughing again. All right. I kind of like this Everyday Explorer. It's a little bit more yellow, but I think I can get away with it. That I think was one that I made myself. I think that's Vicky Boutin, but I printed it. I bought the digital set and printed it out on good paper. Tracy Reed has great information about going, and if you want to print your own embellishments, and she sells digital items. And what's cool about it is, she said it doesn't matter what kind of printer you have. What matters is the paper that you print them on. And so she told us to get It's more of like a report cover paper. It's really good stuff. And then I just have a cheap printer, and I think those would go. And it's able to print pretty decent. And you can make your own embellishments. I just like it's the affordability. Now on this one, I'm not going to have a lot of embellishments because of the fact that these pictures are going to take up the majority. Now this, I could cut it and use part of it. I probably wouldn't use like the purples, but I could use the other half. All right, so that's that box. It's a little camera. So I do get a lot of like Nicole Jones sells digital files, and I do those cut aparts. That's those sketchy cameras that she has here. A venture this way would be kind of fun. There's another sketchy camera. Another affordable, Nicole's cutter digitals are another affordable way to add things to your stash. And what's nice is once you pay for them, they're yours, and you can print them over and over and over again, and you don't have to rebuy them. Okay, that's the same flower. I'm almost positive, or it looks very, very similar. So I'm gonna throw this one in. Yeah, so I have a lot of those. Yeah, let's see what else. I don't want anything fall. Here, let me make sure that you can see. And this is just one of those little stops we made. This is kind of like an airline ticket. It says destination, flight number. That'd be kind of cool. Maybe a to-do list. It's funny, we had, usually when we would fly in, you had 2-3 hours. They would offload the plane, all the passengers, and then you would then load up anybody who was coming home. And then we would fly out again. So we had a couple hours that on the ground. So you did kind of had your to-do list. You had to get the plane ready for the next round of passengers, but you had to make a trip over to the PX and do a little shopping. Oh, here's an airplane. That'll work. And it's kind of the right colors too. Adventure is here. That might work. Yeah, we were here. Once in a lifetime. I don't think many people can say they got to Gitmo. There's an arrow. All right, I think I've got quite a bit of the yellows. Let me see if I can find anything that's with the green. Or do I want to go with black as the accent? So I know I'm going to have, this is my background. Then I'm going to bring in all these orange colors with the flowers, but maybe I need a pop of black. And then I also have the teals, so I'll have the teals coming in with these stickers. So how many of you guys have allergies? I'm like, I never had them as a kid. And now all of a sudden, as I've gotten older, I almost think, I used to think that having your air ducts cleaned was like, you know, kind of a gonna use bad words, but kind of poo-poo. And last weekend, I babysat for my granddogs at my son and future daughter-in-law's house. And they had just had their air ducts clean in the fall. And you know what? I was not sneezing at all. And I live in a very old house. And I'm thinking that maybe it's not such a bad thing after all. And maybe I should get my air ducts clean. We've never done it, and we've had, you know, I've got one cat. We at one time had a dog and another cat. We've been in this house for 30 some years. So I'm actually thinking that might be half of my issue, that why I'm sneezing like I am. I'm not seeing anything else. How about this story? There will be a story. It can be a tag. I like this composition book. And I'm just going to have to cut some of these down. Maybe I won't even go with an even number of 4x4. Because there is a good story to go with this. I mean, like I said, how many people can say in their lifetime that they flew a flight into Gitmo? All right. I think that's going to be it for this. And I'm sure we have made this quite long. Maybe we'll go with black enamel dots on this one. Or do I want to go with more of the teal? You know what, I'm going to hold off on putting enamel dots with it, only because after I get the page together, I'm going to see what color kind of pops out to see what I want, which direction I want to go with it. Whether I want to go with more of a teal, or if I want to go more with the orange or the black. All right, this is going to be it. Hope you survived this whole video, and look forward to seeing you tomorrow when we start to put some of these together. And yeah, we're gonna have some fun, and I hope you play along. Make sure you check out Moira on her channel. Her link's below. Christy with Christy's Beautiful Life, her link will also be below. And Janet will be over on RTS, and she's on Patreon. Really recommend that you, if you're not a Patreon, that you join. It's $1 a month, and she charges that only because Patreon won't let her do it for free. She puts out so much information for everyone, and she does it out of the goodness of her heart, and well worth it. And then also on the RTS, or Love RTS Facebook group, they're playing along and making kits, so you're welcome if you want to join in on that as well. Have fun. This is what it's all about, and we will see you again tomorrow as we start putting these together. Have a great day. Thank you so much for joining in, and we'll see you later. Bye-bye.